Wanted to talk about a new law that came out, so I brought in the REO and foreclosure expert, my buddy Jason Thorman with eXp Realty. So Jason, tell us about this new law that went into effect, when it went into effect, and who it's going to affect.
Yeah, so the first of the year, a new law came into effect called the CA Assembly 2170. And it's basically a law that restricts investors from buying bank-owned homes for the first 30 days of that home being on the market.
And when you say on the market, are we talking about being on the court steps for sale or being on the multiple listing service?
Multiple listings.
Okay, so a home that is a foreclosure property goes onto the multiple listing service. An investor cannot purchase property. So maybe define to me who is an investor.
Yeah, so let's kind of focus on who could purchase it
Okay.
in that first 30 days. So it would have to be a homeowner that is gonna occupy that property within the first 2 months of it being purchased.
Okay.
And then they have to live there for the first 12 months.
Okay, so what if I'm buying a property and I'm buying it under my trust or LLC, but I am purchasing it as my primary residence? Do I qualify?
You do. You'll probably have to sign an affidavit. This just came out, so the banks aren't really 100% sure of what they're going to be doing, but they'll probably have everybody sign an affidavit saying that they are going to occupy it as their primary residence. So
Okay.
as long as it's in an entity, but your intent is to occupy it, I think you'll be okay.
What if I'm going to use it as my second home and I'm going to live there 49% of the time?
I would say they're not going to let it
Okay.
fly.
Okay. So this new law that came in, who is it supposed to benefit?
It's really to benefit the homeowners. It's really giving them a chance to purchase a property without the competition of an investor. So it should give them a good opportunity.
Just out of curiosity, when you're putting on a foreclosed property, how many times do you get an investor offering compared to like a homeowner?
Good question. I would probably say 80% of the time they're investors.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And do you think that's due to condition, location, or price?
I think a little bit of everything.
Okay, perfect. So how is the foreclosure market doing in 2023?
Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing a significant uptick in my current inventory. Now, this isn't, a market crash or anything to fear, but we've had 3 years where foreclosures were non-existent.
Okay.
So there's some pent-up demand that's starting to come through, but I wouldn't be too concerned about the market crashing due to foreclosures or anything like that. So I don't see that at all happening.
So with this new law where 80% of the people that mostly purchase these foreclosed properties that are investors, what do you think the outcome is going to be? Do you think that more homeowners will in fact get these properties, or do you think it'll just take 31 days to sell the properties?
Yeah, so there's two sides on that. If the home is financeable and it's priced right and it could, have the ability for a first-time home buyer to purchase it, I think those guys will get a better shot to purchase the property. But the home that's, a bunch of broken windows, no plumbing, that's just gonna sit for an extra 30 days before the bank can sell it.
Because that's an all-cash buyer?
Correct.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, we love collaborating with great agents like Jason. If you have any questions or you want to follow him, go ahead and give him a follow. And of course, if you have any questions about what's going on in the local market here in Yorba Linda or surrounding Southern California, I'd love to speak with you, 714-497-0160.